This morning, though, we are digging into the future of the Texas Democratic Party. At their state convention in Dallas this summer, Democrats will decide who should lead the party. A party that has struggled with organization, with messaging, and has not elected anyone to a statewide office in 28 years, since 1994. Three candidates want the top job here: Carol Robinson, Colonel Kim Olson, and the incumbent Gilberto Hinojosa. Since his name comes first alphabetically, we begin with him. Mr. Chairman, let's start with a simple question here. You've been in office for 10 years as a state Democratic Party chairman. The Democrats have not won a single statewide office over the last decade. Why should Democrats reelect you?
Well, I think it's clear that turning Texas blue is not an event, it's a process. When I took over, it was right after the 2010 elections where the party had been decimated. We had 47 members in the Texas legislature. The Republicans could meet without a single Democrat and have a quorum. You know, there couldn't be a walkout at that time. Today, we've elected in the last two election cycles 67 members to the Texas legislature, to the House. That's a 42% increase. If you look at the overall Democratic gains statewide, when I took over, 30% of the people in the state of Texas lived in Democratically controlled counties. Today, 70% of the people live in Democratically controlled counties. We flipped Harris County that didn't have a single Democrat countywide elected official. Today, there's not a single Republican countywide elected official. They will have a supermajority in the commissioner's court there. Yeah. Fort Bend County, the same thing. Same thing in San Antonio, Bexar County. In Tarrant County, we won 2 election cycles in a row countywide there. We flipped half the courts of appeals in the state of Texas. We only had 2 democratically controlled courts of appeals. Now half of them are. We have increased our turnout by 5% every single election cycle. We are the second largest increase of any state in the country. In fact, in 2020, we increased by 30% our turnout. We went from when I took over a 24-point margin with Barack Obama in the presidential election to 5 points in November. Right. The party is now raising 10 times more money election cycle today than they did when I took over. Well, we have not been able to get that magic number with the statewide election, but we have made significant gains to where today we are in 2020 we were at where Georgia was at in 2016. So, well, Mr. Chairman, what does it take to get that magic number, to get a Democrat elected statewide? Well, I mean, I think that we came really close in 2018 with Beto. He came within 225,000 votes. We came really close with Joe Biden. You know, he came within a 5-point margin, better than any state that had the Biden administration money had put significant money into that didn't win. I mean, like Ohio, for example. You know, we need to have a major national investment in Texas, but they've increased it, but not to the point where they've increased it in other states. That's the thing that we're seeing here. I know you're living it, though, is that the national Democrats still don't think Texas is in play. You're saying that we're making, or the Democrats are making significant strides here. At what point does the national party see what you're doing? The national party has to make a decision that they're going to invest in Texas for us to be able to win. I mean, we were polling on every state house race and even in the presidential race in 2020 ahead of the Republican Party. What they did when they found out about this polling, they doubled the amount of money that we're going to spend in Texas, the Republican Party did. To the $200 million that were spent statewide, they spent $400 million. It's really hard to beat that when you're looking at a state like Texas that in the past have not been able to raise that kind of money, but we did outstanding, I think, considering. We're one of the few states that didn't lose House seats in 2020. Mr. Chairman, we are out of time, but we appreciate you joining us, and best of luck to you. Thank you.